So, meine Damen und Herren, da kommen wir ja wieder mal zu einem neuen Let's Play, was ich so schon in anderen, keine Ahnung, 4, 5 Let's Plays angefangen habe. Starte ich jetzt ein neues, und zwar, wie ihr schon gehört, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Kommt dann demnächst Hellblade 2 oder ist es geplant? Ich weiß es gar nicht, ob es schon Release-Termin hat. Ich glaube, Release-Erscheinungsdatum soll 2023 sein, aber allerdings für die Xbox-Konsolen, nicht mehr für die Sony-Konsole. Aber wir spielen jetzt praktisch den ersten Teil von Hellblade. Und ja, dann gehen wir, ich bin müde, gehen wir trotzdem einmal rein. Ich habe euch gespielt, wird den überschrieben. Ja. Haben wir gerade geguckt, ich hatte einen Speicherstand von 2020. Hatte ich, glaube ich, mal reingeguckt. Ich glaube 6.6.2020 stand da. Und irgendwas mit auf jeden Fall 2020.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You are safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. The head. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
In hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you can.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
You see that? They can see it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them.
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Wir sind angekommen. Eins muss ich noch erwähnen, wenn das Spiel startet und das Spiel auf der PS5 spielt, ist ein PS4-Game, bekommt ihr die Einblendung, dass es an manchen Stellen zu Problemen kommen könnte,
What is she leaving behind?
was ihr am Anfang auch kurz oben gesehen habt, diese Grafikfehler.
She's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Ey, ich wollte nur nach Hause fahren.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Also ich habe, wo ich das damals gespielt habe, genauso wie heute, habe ich keine Ahnung, um was die Geschichte sich hier handelt. Auf jeden Fall fehlt mir nur eine Trophäe, um Platin zu kriegen, und zwar musste ich diese...
Look really clearly. Focus, Senua. Focus. Focus and you'll see. What happens if you focus?
Do not forget my story, Senua.
diese Dinger alle noch angucken.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Ich weiß nicht, wie Dinger die nennen, auf jeden Fall, oder ich glaube 10 gibt's, aber ich weiß nicht, wie die heißen. Hier sind immer Totem Tombstones. Das ist die einzige Trophäe, die nur fehlt, für Platin freizuschalten. Ja, dann, erst wenn man das Spiel spielt, kann man eigentlich alle Trophäen in einen Durchgang des Spiels kriegen, weil ich habe das Spiel damals noch einmal durchgespielt und habe ja, alle Trophäen gekriegt, bis auf die eine, weil ich dann irgendwann nachher keinen Bock hatte, die komplett durchzuspielen, anzugucken. Also R2 ist Fokus.
was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
Ich habe auch keine Ahnung, wie lange der Abspann damals ging.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Kann ich überhaupt laufen? Ja, L1.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. He's dead. His soul is in Helheim. His soul is still.
The bridge to Helheim.
Where else she needs to see.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, moon, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
She has to close down. That's it. That's the way.
Also ich muss sagen, das ist ja ein PS4-Spiel ist, ich glaube, das ist von 2016, glaube ich. Also das Release-Jahr. Sieht das im Verhältnis auf der PS5 ist besser aus, meines Erachtens, als wie auf der PS4. Dazu muss ich das sagen, ich habe es glaube ich auf der habe ich das damals auf der PS4 Pro schon gespielt? Ich weiß es nicht. Kann sein, dass ich damit schon auf der PS4 Pro gespielt habe. Oder auf der normalen PS4, also die Standard PS4, damals, die als erstes rauskam mit der Klarlack-Seite. Und nur damals auf einem Full HD Fernseher gespielt habe. Wie gesagt, das ist die PS5 und ich spiele auf einem UHD Fernseher mit HDR10 Plus. Und also ich habe das, mein Auge sagt mir, dass das hier ist optisch besser ausschaut als wie auf der PS4.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Ach ja, die Rätsel kann man auch noch.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
She's looking closer. She needs to look closer.
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She was trying to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
She's terrified. She can do it.
Das Holz hat aber geknackt.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Ist hier hinten was? Nein. Ja, kämpfen müssen wir später auch noch. Ich glaube sogar jetzt müssen wir gleich kämpfen.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. resist anymore. Just give him back.
Au. Au. Okay, das gehört jetzt zum Spiel. Weil ich wollte die ganze Zeit mit R2 schlagen, dabei sind es die 4 Aktionstasten, mit denen man schlagen muss, und mit L1 blocken. Und wir sind tot. Keine Sorge, das gehört auch zum Spiel. Oh.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Mit dem Fischjagd wächst die Dunkelheit, dunkle Fäulnis. Wenn die Fäulnis in das Kopf erreicht, ist ihre Aufgabe vorbei. Und jeglicher Fortschritt ist verloren. Das heißt, wenn du tot bist, bitte fangen Sie von vorne an.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillion.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs
The
to
Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
So, darf ich mir aussuchen, wo ich das hin will, oder? Okay, ich darf mir aussuchen, wo ich hin will. Gehe ich da zuerst hin. Ich glaube, der Weg ist aber vollkommen egal, wo man zuerst lang geht.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him. He was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Ich glaube, ich konnte aber hier unten auch noch lang gehen, oder? Nee, okay, da unten kann ich anscheinend wohl doch nicht lang gehen.
defend it. Nobody He's down. Finish it. Finish it. He's gone. They surrounded.
Da bin ich schon was einfach schon verreckt. Okay, musste ich da reingehen.
I can still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Okay, es fehlt noch eher.
Are they screaming?
Follow the screams. Screams.
glaube, das war ein Baum hier. Ich glaube, immer wenn dieses Symbol auftaucht, also größer wird, dann ist man eigentlich in der richtigen Distanz oder in der richtigen Umgebung. Okay, sagt hier natürlich jetzt. Ha, guck mal, hier sieht ja auch das Symbol. Das heißt, irgendwo hier könnte es sein.
Are they screaming? You can hear the winds.
Bin ich der Meinung. Kann man natürlich auch täuschen.
Follow the screams. Screams. The rooms. Screaming.
Ah, ich kann hier aufgehen. Das ist das doch. Okay, dann haben wir das. Okay, die geben dir auch denn da schon die Hilfestellung. Das finde ich gut.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead.
Okay, hier ist kein...
Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Und ich habe vorhin gesagt, mit L1 kontern. Ich meinte mit R1.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Ich glaube, da oben ist nachher das Ende, glaube ich, bin ich der Meinung. Da hinten. Ah, hier ist doch noch mal ein Fight.
We're winning. Behind you. There's too many of them.
Find a good position.
But don't let them behind you.
Finish this.
End it now.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel. The dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's there. Paris. Focus.
Muss ich dich kaputt hauen?
give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Also für die, die das Spiel kennen und auch den Inhalt irgendwie zusammenkriegen, können wir in die Kommentare schreiben, was eigentlich der Inhalt oder die Geschichte des Spiels eigentlich ist. Das ist das Einzige, was ich bis heute irgendwie nie verstanden habe.
Cert is through there. He's waiting. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, Cert. Find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy. He's waiting. Cert is waiting.
Weil ich glaube, ich habe mir das Spiel nur gekauft. Nicht glaube ich, wegen Empfehlung, sondern weil es glaube ich nur 20 Euro gekostet hat damals. Deswegen habe ich mir das Spiel gekauft.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Also ich habe gelesen, dass es 10 Dinger sind, mit denen ich interagieren muss.
She needs to find it. Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back?
Da ist das Feuer.
She won't be able to tell.
Da ist auch ein Feuer. Also okay, es gibt mehrere Feuer. Ach ne, da oben ist das Feuer. Okay, ich will aber wissen, ob...
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt.
I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes,
Okay, da ist das Feuer.
but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
So, bevor ich jetzt aber das aktiviere, will ich wissen, okay, doch hier ist ein Weg. Komme ich hier runter? Ja. Komm hier runter. Und dann muss ich wieder da hinten lang laufen. Ich wollte aber gucken, genau deswegen wollte ich gucken, weil hier ist nämlich noch einer.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Weil ich nicht weiß, ob ich mir auch die Dinger komplett ändern muss oder nur einfach die Dinger fokussieren muss. Gibt es eigentlich einen manuellen Speicherpunkt? Nein. Also sehen wir nochmal. Interagieren, rennen, fokussieren, bewegen, aus. Ja. Schnellschlag ist Viereck, schwerer Schlag 3, Kreis, Nahkampf, Blocken da R1 und Ausweichen ist X. So, da kam ich runter, gut.
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Kann ich jetzt eigentlich regulär zurück? Ja. Aber nicht mehr dann wahrscheinlich. Und falls ich auch noch zu schnell beenden muss, weil ich müde bin, muss ich immer machen, wenn er automatisch gesaved hat. Weil sonst muss ich immer ein Stück zurück anfangen. Okay, da ist nochmal Feuerpott. Okay, da komme ich gar nicht. Muss ich dann wahrscheinlich erstmal gucken. Das fängt mein Ohr an zu jucken. Hier ist ein. Ich denke mal, hier wird ein Symbol sein, das X. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich runterspringen kann. Ja, ich kann hier runterspringen. Ah, aber hier. Doch, da ist es eins, siehst du?
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it. But Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day. The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Like you, Cinema. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Also ich bin im richtigen Bereich. Ah, okay, da unten. Hier ah, okay, hier ist das Feuerchen.
Find the fire, Cinema, to follow the path to Surt.
Also gucken, entweder mache ich gleich einen Cut oder wenn gleich ein guter Save Point kommt, dann höre ich erstmal auf weiter.
Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears.
Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Gut, der ist unten gespeichert. Ja, dann belasse ich das erstmal bei der ersten Aufnahme für heute. Und ja. Dann sage ich erstmal danke fürs Zugucken. Und dann werde ich die Tage weitermachen. Und ich werde es dann auch erst hochladen, wenn ich dann soweit durch bin. Weil ich werde es dann sehen, wenn ich es durchgespielt habe, wenn ich es hochgeladen habe. Und wenn ich bedanke ich mich fürs Zugucken und bis zum nächsten Mal.